Okay, so everything should be okay right now. Sorry, because I tested a new platform on Binance Square, but the problem is that I had an echo, so double. You heard my voice twice, so no problem. Sorry, you lost 10 minutes, but I think it's not a problem for you because you will see. We will review the Bitcoin and many altcoins, so don't worry, 10 minutes is nothing in this market. So again, if there is a problem, tell me. And before we start, this is not a financial advice, of course. I'm just sharing my point of view and my analysis based on my years of trading experience. So this is not a financial advice, and double check any chart and any position before you decide to trade it. And of course, I'm not responsible of your losses. So I hope everything is okay for you and we can start. Let's go if you mind. Yes, you can comment also your chart. Yes, I think the audio is good, yes, because as I said on the Binance Square new platform, I had a bug, but we are okay. So as I explained, I just come back to home, so I didn't check the market during all the day. So let me just 5 minutes maybe we will check together the Bitcoin price to see if there is no macro change in the structures, and to see if my yesterday trading plan is still valid, okay? Because as you said, we should track and follow our plan almost every day with the volatilities. So currently, yeah, as I expected, if you remember my let's recap, let's review my my Bitcoin chart to show you. Up Bitcoin daily. So this is my free channel, everyone can join all my channel. In my bio you have the link to access. If you look at my previous Bitcoin outlook, so I shared this setup few days ago. We went from 1,000 to 100, 2,000, almost toward 98k. So this was perfect, as you can see here. We caught these dumps, and a few days before, so yes, only 1 day before, so I called for the big dump, on June I think it was on June 16, on my last stream. So I called for this bearish, as you see on Ichimoku. This is very important here, bearish break and retest. We broke the range here, and as expected, from the 106,000 K, we made 7+% of them, so that's pretty cool. And now, as you can see, we are still. So you need to understand, when we are inside the Kumo, so this is a daily outlook. When we are inside the Kumo, it means that there is a lot of volume here, because this area from the top to the SSB to the SSA above, large area, mean that there is a lot of volume expect to be seen in this area. And when prices are inside the Kumo, it means that everything can happen inside this zone. It means that we are very neutral, so very huge indecision area, okay, because of this Kumo zone. So when we are like that, what we can do is to not to mark the upper levels, because as you can see, the price for me looks more bearish than bullish, because as expected, we broke the last days. On my last setup, we broke below the Kijun, so this is almost confirmed. So today if bulls are unable to close as I explained a few days ago, if bulls cannot close tonight on the daily close above now this level, so 102,700 hop above this level, sorry. So here, if we close below, it means that we are going to probably, for me, in my opinion, I have the 96k in the target, and more likely 94, 93. So short term, we are still pretty neutral, as I expect. I think we can start to build a short position, in my opinion. As I expect, as I said, as long as we are below this level, so 106k, 105k, as long as bulls are not above this level, for me, there is a likely 80% of chance to see another gap because of this configuration, and because if you look at the weekly, as I shared earlier, if you see my if you understand my analysis, and if you follow my lines, you most of time you can see that this, as I explained on the weekly, the Tenkan was moving very far from the Kijun, suggesting that despite if we are bullish on each time frames, expect that the lagging span is still stuck inside this candle area, so meaning that there is a big indecision zone. And when the lagging span is moving, the Tenkan is moving very far from the Kijun, it means that the previous cycle, the previous huge pump started from the 74k on April, was a bit, maybe a lot overextend. So that's why I expected after 5 weeks of sideways phases, I think that we finally broke below the, maybe we can see more likely, because we have 4-5 weeks of indecision area. Even if we made a slight higher high here, I think it was a fake out, so we can skip this level, and the real level is here for me, as you can see, creating the top of the indecision area. Because if you look at the weekly doji, each time we spike here, we touched here, each time there is a big bearish reaction, and at the opposite, at the bottom, each time we touched the 102k, same, bulls were pretty strong. So now bulls must defend at least the 102k, 102.5, let's say. And if we look at the volume profile, you see exactly, it's exactly as I expected. On the daily basis, you have the POC point, which is now getting retested. So for me, this is more likely a very, very bearish retest, and we are going to see, as I expected on my last analysis, another sharp dump if bulls are unable to break. For me, for the safety, because we may see, it's not impossible also to see some fake out, but as long as we are below this red area here, and this volume zone above the POC, as long as we are here, we are going to take liquidity here. You see the gap here. So even with the volume profile, it tend to confirm also my level on Ichimoku and many other parameters. So I'm even more confident with this volume profile chart. So we have now a clear direction. I know my lines. I know some people won't believe it, but you will see. Here we are probably going to defend. Shorters are going to, you see this open drive candles. I will teach you something. You see these red big huge H4 candles, and look at exactly how price now bulls are retesting this level. So most of time also after a big breakout, because this level here has been broke and hold for since the 9th of May, so maybe more than 1 month. So after such a big breakout, we often see a FOMO bull reaction before to see the, so it's more likely a retest, a bearish retest, as you can see also on the lagging span. So we have the maybe the POC points here and this level. So monitor for tonight, monitor this level, the 102.6k, and you have also the 104k. But in case of daily close below maybe the 10 can here, in my opinion, this is a pretty bearish. And usually when you have this configuration also, the lagging span tend to retest at least because we confirmed a switch, a changement in the main trend. So we flipped bullish from bearish right now. And usually the lagging span, which is here, if I'm right, it tends to test first the SSA, which is here. It may be here at 96, and if we enter inside the cloud, then it will be a bit more problematic. Without reaction at 93, then we could dump lower toward 90k. And I also shared another setup for the long term with a possible lower target around 80 or even 73k. But for now, honestly, I don't know. I expected that if bulls are unable to push above the 80H in few weeks of time, then it will be very problematic to stay inside this very overextended zone. And if the lagging span, when the lagging span will move above this huge gap, then you can be, because Ichimoku it's almost magic. I shared many hundred of setups that worked perfectly. Of course, there is no 100% of chance, but there is a very high possibility to see another big bearish reaction if bulls cannot react in the next few weeks. Okay, so I won't delete all the tool right now. So you have my my point of view. Mainly bearish for the moment, neutral for the short term. Monitor the 96k and the 93k. And one thing, depending on this flaky June reaction, if there is a big bullish close below the 93, then honestly it will be very bad for bulls. But for now, I have really no idea what could be seen during the next few months. So we are not here today. We trade what we see. We anticipate what we can anticipate in the near future, because no one can say what will be the Bitcoin price in 5 years of time. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So I don't know why there are not many people on my Square live, but it's okay. You are on YouTube, but not many. Okay. Go for Siren. I will check your chat, comment, please, if you have some request. Let's check your request. Very risky to short Bitcoin currently, because I don't know if we are going to test the little upper resistances. But for me this is the most possible scenario currently on my H4 view here. Okay, join my live now. Up. Okay, so which coin do you like to be checked? Would you like to be checked for now? Okay, Mudeng and Goat. Okay, I can check those. Siren, XRP, and Dot. Okay, I will start with the five. I got. Okay. So check. We can start with it. Are you okay with Bitcoin? I can explain you more in detail if you have some question. I hope my charts are clean. What point will you look too short? Yeah, so if I look at my H4 view, currently the bulls are really strong. More likely the 1003.5k, 104k, sorry, 103.5k and above 105k. So yeah, this is the main. But currently, look at zooming on the H1 view, bulls are pretty strong, suggesting that we are going to test a bit, maybe this area. You have also this downtrend, which could also act as top before to see a dump. But yeah, all the level are here. You can take a screen maybe, but honestly, yeah, this might be the two big resistances. And in case, yeah, I think above 106 you should stop shorting, because another FOMO move on the bull side could be see. I didn't check the Bitcoin dominance, but I checked it yesterday. It was still in the bull channel, so there is nothing to expect about it. So yeah, Ethereum, ARB, XRP, and Dot and Siren. Okay, so let's go with Siren maybe quickly, because I think it dumped a lot. Oh, I was right, because I spotted the Bart Simpson pattern. This is insane, the price manipulation. Wow. Because I spotted, as I said, very overextended move on Ichimoku. Wow. Price manipulation is totally absurd. Even with 5 leverage or 2 leverage, you can be liquidated. Imagine if someone opened the 2 leverage for the long term. One day after, liquidated. Crypto is you should apply a strong risk management. This is very scary. Only in crypto you can see such volatility. Even on Binance, which is the main exchange with the higher volume on the world. So this is pretty scary. We are not. Everything is pretty scary on any place on crypto. Wow. So currently, you can see same problem here. We are still very bearish. We are still also stuck at the weekly low, which has not been broke. So shorting on support looks very risky. But honestly, looking at the chart, we can expect to see another dump, because the sell pressure is really strong. But honestly, this is typically a chart that I avoid to trade, because as you can see, the RSI might be very oversell, because looking at the Ichimoku on the daily, you see this candle, meaning that the main moving average, so the Tenkan and Kijun, are very, very far from the prices, meaning that at the opposite, similar as Bitcoin, this is a very overextend move, so there was a very high FOMO on the short side, so meaning that prices could recover very quickly if there is a news on the project, if there is something good. So it's very, very oversell right now, despite a strong sell pressure. So yeah, honestly, zooming on at the sell pressure, I think that we are going to test the final support here, but you have also a local bullish divergence. So what I can recommend you to is to, if you want to trade it, yeah, but it's very risky. You see, you see, we are following the large Kumo. Usually, when you test such a Kumo, it means that you are going to, yeah, you are going to see another big dump. So despite a very overextend move, it means that there is absolutely no buy pressure. No one want to buy this token yet. But I know that prices are manipulated. You should be very careful with it. For now, it's still pretty bearish, meaning that there is a big chance to see a dump. But if I'm you, yeah, just looking at the volatility, you see only this bar here is 10%. So, wow, how to trade it? It's very hard because we are on K support. I don't know, maybe if you are lucky you can enter in and prices can spike 20%, because if we are forming a range here, you are still now currently at the range low, as you can see. And here you are probably the range high. So yeah, sometimes it's very, very hard to know. So honestly, I would prefer to take a short entry, never at the bottom, never short here, because yeah, thank you that. Yeah, so taking a short entry right now with this volatility can lead you to big losses. I will rather wait for the middle, because now currently, yeah, I'm expecting another dump, but we can short at much better entry, maybe, yeah, 0.051, and if bulls manage to close inside this zone, then it will be very risky. So a possible scenario, as you can see, everything is bearish right now. A possible scenario will be something like that, and I will show you why. If you look at if you look at the pattern also, it's not like a range, but I often see this kind of pattern. If it's what I expect to be, yeah, it can be another bearish accumulation channel, because I often see this, when a price, it's not manipulation, because it can be the team of the project who sold all of the token for some reason, and if you have no buyer, really don't try to counter trade it, because another 20% of dump could be seen in 1 minute at any moment here. And here, regarding my experience, if I'm right, yeah, it can be another bearish, I don't know the name of the pattern, but bearish structure, meaning that prices could follow this pattern before to see another breakout of the structures. So this is not because even if you have a bull divergence, you don't have a bullish structure, you don't have a bullish triangle like this one, you see. Usually when the price tend to react on K support, the bullish reaction is very strong, meaning that when you hit the low, you often have another big, let me show you up a good example. Yeah, you often, when you have the bottom, so I just teach you, this is very important. When you found the bottom, you always have to detach your mind, and even if the price dump 50%, you don't have to say, oh, it will pump because it dumped 50%. No, surely not. And trust me, if you trade at the opposite of such a big move, you will lose a lot of money. You have to look at the bullish reaction if you think it's a true bottom. And here, if it was, I just shared the comparison, if I expect to see a bullish reaction here on this support zone, we would have seen such a thing. For example, an ascending pattern can be the case, but it's very important to monitor that you created up a new high. You see? So on the bottom, we can expect to see maybe 95% of case a new higher low, meaning that the last gap was hit by the bull, and here you consolidate after above the support. But in this configuration, you can clearly see that you have absolutely no strong bullish reaction. Maybe this fake move, but you see that right after we created a new low, meaning that the bears are still very, very active, okay? Because if let me delete the tools, if it was a bullish reaction, we would have not made such a new low. We would have seen something like that, you see. Hop, maybe an inverse head and shoulders pattern, you see. Inverse head and shoulders pattern. So knowing your pattern, knowing when the trend tend to reverse can be very helpful to avoid very bad moves. So here, despite a bullish structure, a bullish divergence, yes, with my experience, honestly, don't try to short, to long it, yeah, because yeah, you see, for example, inverse and the shoulders pattern. So without reaction here, because it could have been the case, meaning that if bulls were stronger here, I would have said, okay, let's go. I have a bullish structure. I have a bullish divergence on the RSI. I have a strong bull reaction on the short term. Why not? But what to say here? It's likely very overextended, and yeah, we are going to continue to dump more likely. Now the job is to find the lower support, and as you can see, we come from this level on 21 March. So imagine that this shitcoin, this token, I don't know the token, because I call shitcoin because when I see 80% of dump, yes, of course, this is a shitcoin. Sorry to say, or at least this is a rug. But when you come from a price listed on Binance at I have the price, no, I don't have the price, 0.0070. When you see that it pumped almost 2.5 thousand, it's more likely a rug to see such a pattern, or it means that you had a lot of many insider, a lot of many whales that keep selling on your back, on your ass. Sorry to say, but even you know, even if the insiders bought here, for example, you know, they are still with 100% of gain, so they don't care about selling after such a big move if they are in big profit. So I don't know what happened, but I can say honestly that's pretty scary. You see the trend reversal also with Ichimoku. You see everything crossed the cloud. This candle is a very big red alert. You have very far area. Maybe we could see something like that. Yeah, so a very good area for long to enter will be, yeah, maybe I will survey this coin. I will watch for this coin. I have a very good long position to take maybe, because we can expect a very strong bullish reaction on this multi-week support. Because you see after a 70% bulls made another 400% of pump. So yeah, this area will be the best to defend for the bulls. So check it, monitor it wisely, and currently, yeah, be very careful with your long, because I can expect another 20% of dump, and you know it can happen very fast. Okay, so yeah, I will monitor it, and if bulls are consolidating, the best for me, the best to do is very easy. You just set alert as mine, 0.036, for example 0.035. You wait for the dump to happen to avoid being caught in being trapped in a very big volatile move. You wait for the dump. If it happen, okay, and you wait for a sideways phase, for example similar as this one, and you try to enter lower. And here you can be pretty sure that you will see another big move upward at this support, compared to this one from nowhere. Okay, so that's my point of view for this one. Okay, I will try to be quicker now on the next Polkadot. Go for Polkadot. No, you say yeah, go. So my live stream should be very helpful for you. Okay. Oh, very clean. Oh, that was very cool. Remember my chart. This is insane. Each time I open my live stream, this is insane that to see more than 80% of my setups are working very nicely on the medium term. And of course, I don't give you stupid targets. I don't share, for example, oh, Bitcoin is going to pump to 200k. Yeah, go FOMO. No, of course, this is not my job. And you see, for example, yeah, that was insane. That was made on my list, on my previous live stream. You see the good job. Yeah, this is totally insane. I don't know. It was my oldest live stream made from the, yeah, it was at the beginning of May, as you can see. Yeah, this is exactly what happened, and I called you to be cautious around the around the $5 area. So Polkadot made, oh, this is insane. You see the magic. You think that it's only 2%, but no, look. For congratulations to my followers, you see the magic happened. 27 April compared to, yeah, today we made our trade once again. Boom, 35% of pump. This is likely insane. And yeah, honestly, on Twitter, on social media, I don't see anyone with such accuracy over the long term. I saw some good traders, but not as on all assets I shared. This is absolutely insane. And if you see on my chart, I detail everything. Prices look set for a 30% bullish correction medium term. So medium term mean for me usually few weeks, and this is exactly what happened in 1 week. 35% of pump, boom, and look exactly what happened after. I called for the 5.4 area. Yeah, this is exactly, yeah. Final target was 5.5. Sorry, we almost touched it, and see, I placed. You see you see something very important. And people say that pattern in trading are bullshit. Every day I I demystify it. Falling wedge, reversal, structure. Yeah, and you see, for example, yeah, so more likely this setup, because I know what are the main targets. It was at the top of this wedge, which was perfectly anticipated. So here we had a kind of bullish structure, exactly as I said before. Okay, we created the new lower high, we retested the wedge here on Ichimoku, you see, on the SSA. It was risky to enter in long, sorry, because it was not sure that bulls were strong, but we tried and we succeeded with this very big move, and it ended at the top exactly as the pattern told us. So now let's move to the current price of Polkadot. I hope you took your profit, because we made 35% in long, but if you are impatient, if you are unknowledge about your target and exit point, you would, sorry to say, but you will have end with more losses than gain with this 45% retracement. So this is pretty scary. Currently, as you can see, Polkadot remain pretty bearish, suggesting that is Polkadot still I will delete all the pattern. I'm sorry to say, but Polkadot is going to nuke a lot more, I think. We are on live, I'm honest with you, I trade what I see, but is still Polkadot developing? Are they hugging their community? Because I know many strong blockchain projects that are still looking much better currently. This is very scary, suggesting that we made a weekly bearish breakout below. Let me show you. Below 4 years, more than 4 years support. You see the current weekly, the last weekly candle close, suggesting that that bears broke down the K support, the K multi-year support, and meaning that the bulls are leaving the boat. Honestly, this is what my chart is saying, and we are now. You know, when you are very bullish, you can say that you are in a price discovery mode, and at the opposite, when you are without support, I don't know how you are calling it, but you can say that you are in a shit discovery price mode, maybe. Honestly, the short-term price, we are going to retest the multi-years support, because it's a must. When you break such a level, you can often expect, in most of cases, a multi-year support. You see how I reason. You see the structure here, breakout of the multi-year support. You created a lower low up here, you reacted. I think that you have also a bullish divergence. Maybe not yet on the H1. You have a bullish structure. I'm bullish, to give you my point of view. I'm bullish for Polkadot for the very short term. As you can see, you also break. There is a good long setup to be traded, because we are still lower low, lower high, or higher low. I don't know. I never know. But this is, you understand me. I think that we are going to grab, to retest. You see also liquidity around 3.7, 3.6, 3.8, but if you zoom on the bigger pictures, maybe many people will tend to buy for the long term, but I can say no, because we are going to see more likely something like this, because multi-year support breakout, short term retest of the multi-years support, which will act as resistance if you understand the trading area. Now I will give you the main level. You can, in my opinion, take a long position. Yeah, you have 10% room open for a pump with maybe a 7% stop loss. Yes, this is not a financial advice, of course. Please double check it. I'm not responsible of your losses. Please understand it. Don't gamble with high average because of the volatility. Maybe you can take this support demand zone here, 3.1, 3.15 for the best long entry. Why not? You have also the uptrend here to be monitored, but I think that we are going to see, this is the exact setup I have, retest of the multi-years support, then capitulation, and of course you have to monitor this level, because I don't know. Now what I can see is that we are breaking the multi-year support, we are going to retest it, but if bulls are very strong and close far above and reintegrate this level, then you should be aware of invalidation setup. But for now, yeah, it looks like honestly that, and it's very clean. You can see on Ichimoku, lagging span almost never lie. Since multi-years we never broke below this support. The weekly candle close is very strong and very clean, as you can see. We made a weekly low to confirm the breakout. This week maybe we are going to retest, so more likely bullish correction for some days, and after that I know that Polkadot is $1 billion market cap, but be aware that there is more likely a very bad news for the project, or people are selling in masses for some reason, because I don't know what happened, but this is pretty scary. Okay, so this is my view on Polkadot. Yes, let's move on Mudeng and Goat now. I speak too much, so sorry. I will be more quicker now. I won't explain all the moves, okay? I don't like these structures. Okay, you react on the golden pocket here. Wow, I really don't like this structure. So Ken Duong, I'm on Mudeng right now. Mudeng USDT 1 day candle. I see something like this. I really don't like the structures. As you can see, we are now very bearish. If I'm right, Polkadot is going to pump, suggesting that the market can enter in a short-term correction. Volatility is pretty extreme right now, but I will give you one very important tools and skills to understand for trading. Okay, let's look at the... Oh, scary. This is crazy. The lowest trend here and here. When you have a very tiny Kumo, you know you can be almost, you can, how can I say, be sure that in most of cases, prices tend to reverse the trend line, So it means that we are going to see a switch in the main trend, and at the opposite, this move was also very, it was a very clean move compared to the others, but after, it's normal. Mudeng made a 1.5% of pump in few days of time, so meaning that if people broke the bottom, they made 15x gain. So it's clear that now we found the top. We are switching the trend, and the main trend remain bearish at the moment, but for the short term, I think that we are going to probably retest this area. As you can see, we are still bearish, but the bull reaction is pretty strong at the moment, stronger than the last one, suggesting that something is happening on the market. Up. I don't like to take a long right now. I prefer to try to catch the bottom. So yeah, you also see the structure here. This is exactly what I said. Up, you see the structure as explained. Up, if you dezoom, yeah, it's pretty clean. No, it's not. I don't know if it was like that, but I recognize the pattern very easily now with my experience. We are to give you my advice. We are very neutral on the short term, suggesting that we don't have direction. The short term price is stuck between the 0.14, 0.27, meaning that we can see others dump during the next few minutes, but if you look at the daily, yeah, it's still bearish. I don't know, honestly. I'm pretty bearish. We can see a retest of the Tenkan here before to see another dump, and if bulls keep consolidating, prices could also retest this area, but zooming on the daily, yeah, I can expect to see a further dump. It's hard to say. I'm checking if there is a bullish pattern. Yeah, maybe it's a kind of wedge, because the structure, it's often very good to have to find a bullish structure. Yeah, but here we are below all the resistance, so it's pretty hard to say. I'm zooming on the higher time frame to avoid being trapped on a bad move, because even if you have a bearish chart, sometimes if you don't double check all your lines, you can be trapped in a very bad move. You can build a bottom. Honestly, I don't want to see that happening, and I don't want to share you very bad things. Honestly, I think that I think that we are going to create a new low. Yeah, you see the POC point here on the daily basis. This is the support I have with more likely the main trend here. So honestly, I think that the low is not here. The main trend is still bearish for me. We are neutral on the short term, but zooming on the daily, you are going to see another dump. So monitor the 0.076, 0.074, and the daily uptrend, which can be here, as you can see. I don't take into account this. So zooming on the structures, if because it can be a wedge, it's often hard to anticipate structure with only 2 points of contact, but it makes sense to see a bullish pattern here after a 70% of dump. So yeah, monitor these structures. I strongly expect another bearish rejection to be seen, and why not? A possible scenario will be a bullish wedge and a test of the maybe up of this fib by 0.1, which is the main psychological level, corresponding also to the uptrend level, and the fib, the 0.786 fib, because of my daily view, and lower if there is no bull reaction and if the bearish accumulation is still in place. Then the strong demand zone will be here. So this is a very hard chart to be traded. Sometimes you have very easy chart to be traded because you have a direction, but here I'm not sure about the short-term direction, but I'm pretty sure about this medium-term direction. So demand zone are here, and very strong resistances are here on my red flag, and monitor the because of the short term is still bullish. So yes, when it's like this, I can set alert, and I'm pretty sure that you can easily earn money if you short on smart levels. As you can see, there's a resistance here, and after that, after the breakout of this of these structures, which was more likely a descending triangle, as you can see, descending triangle. Sometimes I'm impressed because I see the structures very fast on live with you, so I did not open my chart before you. So sometimes I'm also impressed with my capacity to see the structures. And I will show you also one thing because I discover on live with you. You see the descending structures, and when you have a bearish pattern in a bull cycle, the breakout at the opposite is more often stronger than the normal case. And here we already made a 30% of dump from the high, and we will see, usually when you report the highest point here of the triangle with the corresponding with the flat lower trend line, they called it, but I can call it maybe neckline, or oh, this is insane. Look what I shared you again. This is absolutely magic. On live with you, this is perfect trading, matching with everything I said on live. This is perfect. Do I have an example to teach you? And it corresponds exactly to what I said. I want to find a live example. Because to see you see entry and support. Okay, well, I will do it myself. So usually when you have a bearish descending triangle, to teach you on live, you see, I'm not lying, the structure is almost perfect. 1 point of contact, 2 point of contact. Some people will say it's not valid, but we tested 3 times, 4 times the flat lower trend line. The structure is pretty clean. We retested 2 times the support acting as resistance. And when you have such a pattern, you report the highest point of the triangle with the support, the lower support corresponding to the level here. And as you can see, it gives us to be more accurate, because accuracy is very important. It gives you see that we have not even tested half of the bearish structure. So meaning that even with the pattern, there is a confidence with my line, giving you a bottom around 0.09, and I will be very cautious because of course you have the POC point here, strong demand zone, and the uptrend. So it's matching with my lines. You have a huge sell area at 0.1750, and currently for the short term, as dot, I see a bullish reaction for the short term, as long as we hold above this lower low and this yellow support. So short term, you see, it's very important to decompose your views, because you can enter in a trade and get stuck on a move, but your initial idea can be very, very good. So I learned with time to swap to jungle. I don't know how to say, with each time frames, to decompose the chart and to give you the best accuracy possible, because it's very important. And I know that most of my followers and most of you just discover trading. You don't have time to spend full of your days in front of your screen, and this is my job, honestly, to facilitate you the work, the trading views. Exactly as the trading views. And of course, also I can give you my affiliate link on trading views. You will have big discount if you are interested to build a premium plan. If you want, you can contact me. I have to fix it also, because I'm not in partnership with them, but they offered me some subscription for free, so I can also share my link to help them to gain followers and subscribers, of course. So yeah, this is my point of view for Mudeng. Do you like the stream? Do you like how I decompose the chart? And if yes, it's okay, it's cool for everyone. And if not, we can next time do things differently. Maybe I can stop talking much, because if you want to see more trend and more charts, I have to check it quickly on live, maybe, because it takes time. Yeah, and I have also to teach you. This is the job. But honestly, I already share a lot of setup in my free groups. Here also, yeah, you can join my free groups on YouTube. Everything is free. You can click on the link, join my public channels and my private group. Everything remain free, no paid subscription. So your prediction, 1 hour Mudeng to start too long. 1 hour, yeah, we flip bullish on the short term. I think that we are going to touch 4%. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's cool, because you have also a potential target here. 0.15. I think that local top will be at 0.15. And you see here, very important, the switch in trend, very bullish. You have a bullish katana here, meaning that currently you have a lot of strong support pushing price upward. So this is a very clean breakout, meaning that for the next hour I'm pretty confident to expect a bit more pump. Why not higher, as I said, but medium term, very bad, because of the general structures and daily view. So yeah, short term bullish, medium term difficult to say, more likely bullish, to test upper resistance, and maybe a few weeks more, the lowest point will be around 0.1. So okay, I will do one more chart. We said XRP, go for XRP, and I will post ING, Ethereum, ARB and Dodge as chart analysis just after. It's very hot here on my office. 35 degrees outside, so very hot. And yeah, we said XRP, sorry. Oof. Okay, XRP similar, yeah, bullish structure at the first glance, same as you can see here. We break the trend. Yellow zone are because I have my levels, yeah, and I called for the yellow zone to be tested, if you remember my lines few weeks ago. So I was again right, but I'm really bullish for XRP for the monthly view, so long term, as long as, yeah, you see. So this is the monthly outlook on XRP, because many people don't understand this view. Yeah. Oh, okay, I deleted all my no, it's okay, it's here. You see XRP, for me here we are into, now it's mostly difficult to say, but it can be a retest of the multi-year ATH resistances, with the last ATH made in April 2021. And here, if you understand the macro cycle phases, yeah, maybe, yeah, if you look at this box, this beautiful box here, hop, because there is only one point of contact here, it can be a consolidation before to see, yeah, before to see another leg up. And it makes sense for me regarding the massive adoption and bullish cases, bullish news for XRP and over years compared to other altcoins. Also, if you look at XRP price, it's in positive. Currently, most of XRP holders, almost all of XRP holders are in green on their investment, compared to Polkadot. You can just swap in the chart. One chart, definitely not the same coin. Bitcoin and XRP are honestly the two most resilient altcoins. Weekly view, Polkadot, weekly view XRP. You take this point, 20 September 2020, okay, and compared to this price, you see you don't have, okay, here minus 22%, and XRP, if you look at the same point, just to compare, it was September, 700%. So this is not the same chart. And honestly, with such a structures, so okay, I will delete everything. It's much better for your eyes and mine. With such a structures, if bulls are holding above this pattern, we could enter in a new bullish cycle, because I don't know if I already told you, but I expect to see if the macroeconomical news are good, I expect to see a bull run in Q4 of this year, maybe the third quarter or fourth quarter of this year. But it will also, of course, depend of the economical news. XRP is still holding on the daily basis. I called for this retest because we were very neutral, and also overbooked on the daily, if I remember. So I expected to see again sideway movement, so something like this, and decision move inside this box. We don't know if this lower zone may be tested for now, but it can be the case. Okay, the daily view looks bad. It can be a bearish test. Currently, you see, similar, all my chart, all my setups are the same on any asset, and it works much better in large cap assets. So Ripple XRP is a multi-billion cap asset, meaning that the psychology reflect it's much safer to trade on a very large cap asset, because you have a lot of intervenant, a lot of more volume on the asset. So it means that the psychology is reflecting much. It's I don't have example, but it's like in statistic, when you have a bag of 5 cards, it's very easy to detect, for example, the 1 out of 5 card. But when you have a bag of 100, card, it's at the opposite, it's very hard to detect the stats. So I don't know if you understand me. I take the problem at the opposite, but I think you understand. Statistics are much more, what I would like to say, is statistics are much accurate on a large bag of users. I think it's better in that way. And you know, trading is also statistics. Yeah, Ripple, it's also, for now, bulls are holding, but it looks very scary. I anticipating bearish move again on XRP. As you can see, even the weekly looks very scary. You see my lines, lagging span now. It looks very scary because if we cross here, you have a very tiny clue. So bulls are holding for now, but we are not aware to see a bad move. A bad move here will mean maybe a 30% of correction, but it's still nothing compared to the, if you look at the, yeah, it's still normal for me to accept such a correction after 11x, so 1100% of pump. It's still good to expect 60% of correction. It's often the case, and yeah, sorry to say, 60% of correction, yeah, 1.4, and you will see that this accuracy is unrateable. I will have probably right because of all the confidence in my lines, and you see that of course you have to trade the uptrend here. You have the triangle trend, you have the POC point here. Yeah, you see bulls broke above the triangle here, explode after the POC breakout, and here, so this is the main fib level you have to check. You take the fib at this low, at the up, and you will see directly the main levels. So yeah, more likely the 0.72 fib or the golden pocket here might be retested before to see such a dump, because once again we are still lagging since many weeks now, meaning that bulls are unable to push higher. Bitcoin is also in trouble right now with red structures. The lagging span weekly is showing reversal sign. On the bearish, we are also showing reversal sign. If Ripple, honestly, if Ripple is going to dump like that, and as I expected, I'm honest with you, I shared my Bitcoin view last time, and also on Bitcoin, I expect to see a dump. So it makes sense, and it's good to see once again all of your chart going on your side. So you see, I expect to see something like that on Bitcoin with the lowest point more likely at 93, 96, meaning that if we are going to see a bearish retest on XRP2, meaning that Ripple, yeah, 30% is a very more likely bit high. It's going to retest, yeah, this low first because we are still bullish on the weekly time frames. More likely this target next something like this could be seen on XRP for me, and this is not magic, this is experience, of course. I know the patterns, the structure, I know the, yeah, it looks like this is it a bearish triangle with invalidation point here. So yeah, it can be, it's very interesting to compare. It was Farcoin, the previous chart I charted. I don't remember what was my last chart. It was I don't know, Mudeng maybe. No, I had the same structures. And as you can see, I like to compare. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but we didn't created this. As you can see, if you look at the daily, yeah, if you look at the daily view on XRP, this is pretty scary. Oof, because we have a possible bearish structure finally, as you can see, with many tests, and this is very hard to detect because this point validated the structure for many people. But if you reintegrated the structures, as you can see, yeah, here it can be the same structures, bearish triangle, meaning that yeah, you have a room open for a big crash. Yeah, especially because of the Kumo here. So I'm bullish for the long term on XRP. Honestly, I can expect a test of the 1.3, 1.4, depending on the bull reaction here, 1.3, 1.4, then we might see another 80H. But currently, yeah, I think that the bulls are not ready to push higher yet. Many signs of bearish reversal are going to be seen, in my opinion. Yeah, and it can be a bearish structure with a 2 days retest if we confirm it. As you can see, lagging span, each time the lagging span broke below prices, each time you see a big crashes, but also each time after you see a big bullish reaction. So monitor this support, because bullish reaction can also be strong here. And if this support is not able to hold at 1.7, then we are going to head toward 1.4 as I shared. So currently, now let's dezoom, we are neutral on the H4, more likely bullish on the H1, because we are going to retest the daily Tenkan Kijun, which is here. It's exactly the same as Polkadot, with here a 4% room for a pump to confirm the bearish breakout. And this daily close will be very important, because I expect to see further bearish move in the next days. Up. So monitor the daily candle close. Without daily candle close above the trend here and 2.13, then for me it's a bearish break. Tend to say that the 1.7 will be retested. Okay, and for the short term we are neutral, but again, similar as the other coin I shared you, it's a bullish correction on the short term, meaning that you are going to retest upper levels, okay, before to see further breakdown. It corresponds exactly to all the chart I checked, and I'm confident to say that it will happen because also of Bitcoin, which has not tested my lowest support. Yes, so this is exactly what I can share on Ripple also, and structure looks very similar. Yeah, looks very similar for many altcoins right now. So people are going to long the bottom, but it feels risky because we change the main trend on the daily basis on most of altcoin, as you can see here with the lagging span currently below all the component, meaning that this area will be retested as a precedent support, and it will be the new resistances. And here, yeah, you have the 1.7. So I hope everything is good for you. I hope also you learn from my chat, because learning has no value. You can also train with your funds, with my skills, with my trading setups with low amounts, to to teach, to learn. Of course, double check the setup, and this is not a financial advice. I will end the stream. Thank you for following, and you can review the stream on my YouTube channel as always. And don't hesitate to comment and to like the video and subscribe, because I'm doing the job for you in trading with a lot of accuracy. And honestly, when I started, I would have loved to see such guys like me doing the job, facilitate the job to understand the trading for the beginners. So I'm doing it for you, and I hope you understand everything. If you have something to be improved for the channel or for the future, tell me. And yeah, thank you, and see you soon, and enjoy your week. Thank you. Bye guys. See you soon. Bye bye.